Beloved friends, I'm your teacher, Augustine. Free will is a formidable force in your world. It has determined the course of human history since the beginning, where the first parents chose their fate. And every successive generation has done so, creating what you call the human condition at this time and place. Yes, humanity has created many things, both dark and light, beautiful and ugly. They have treated each other with love and hatred. This duality continues to flourish within the human condition. And indeed, God cannot stop humanity from these choices made. He has made a universe that is perfect in its construction. But what he has left to humanity is choice. Whether the individual may choose light or darkness is entirely up to them. And so the harshness of this gift of free will has brought much pain on humanity. And you yourselves have felt this tinge of pain in whatever circumstance and condition that may have come your way. But indeed, to counteract these conditions, this sorrow, this grief, this anger, this confusion, is his touch of love. The mercy of his love knows no bounds. The power of his love can neutralize all conditions dark and foreboding, given the individual's choice to receive and to know it. Life does not unfold as if God is orchestrating every move. No, my beloved students. Indeed, humanity is in charge of its own fate. And thus the consequences are direct and powerful. You have chosen your fate. You have come to God and said, I wish to be loved. I wish for your blessings upon me. I wish for truth. And these things shall be given in abundance and can be given to every soul and will be given in time to every soul. But the flow and outcomes of a life is determined by small choices that lead to bigger choices, that often lead to very substantial outcomes in one's life. This is why humanity is so easily ensnared within the darkness of the human condition. For they do not start this way. They do not begin life with the intention of causing themselves great harm and pain and spiritual deprivation. Rather, a small choice made, an infringement upon the laws of creation, the laws of love, that has its consequences, consequences that build and build upon themselves, choices that continue to reinforce this condition. These things bring about a life that is far from ideal. And yet you see, with your experience with God and the touch of His soul upon yours, that life can be very different indeed. The choices can be informed by the wisdom of the soul. That the emotional experience of life can be primarily that of love and joy. That all that is good can come to the individual. But indeed, it is predicated upon choice, upon the desire to choose, and the desire to be informed in one's choices. These things you know well in your life because you have demonstrated the power of choice. You have come to know the truth, and you accept it. And yet you see those you love, those in the world who are stumbling blindly as a result of their choices. And you feel pain and anguish for them. For who wishes to see those they love suffer? And yet suffering is all about you, my beloved students. It is unavoidable. Even you, who live a life that is predicated upon truth, have caused yourself pain, have made choices that may bring a measure of pain, whether that be spiritual, psychological, or physical. These conditions show up in your life as they do in others. As such, you cannot judge another, and you cannot force another to walk a path that leads to greater light and harmony within their lives. But you yourselves can choose wisely, can be in greater harmony with the laws that you well know and understand. My beloved friends, do you see how at times you compromise yourselves with those choices that are not in harmony? These choices can be so deep that you do not see them or hear them or understand them. This is where God's love may heal you and awaken you to that which is not in harmony with His love. This is where you may find what our dear brothers call detachment, where he removes himself from those conditions and those choices that bring harm. Of course, personal responsibility is the key to this. Without awareness, without acceptance and knowing of those things within you that are not in harmony with the transformation that is taking place within you, that is the result of God's love working within you. My beloved and beautiful friends, you must overcome that which holds you from God. For how else can you demonstrate the truth than to do so through the purity and beauty of a soul released from the incrustations and entrapments of the mind? How can you continue to be God's clear and beautiful channels without being responsible with each day in regard to your thoughts, that which comes through your lips, the actions that you take, all that is of your life's expression? Free will is a very powerful gift. Free will is what allows you to receive the greatest gift of all. That is His love. Free will allows you to grow and change and evolve upon the trajectory of your life. Free will can also be a double-edged sword. As I say often, you are unaware of your choices, and you too fall into the pitfalls of life. But indeed, are we not here to help you see? Is God not with you to help you understand and to evolve in the beauty and glory of His love? All is provided, providing you are willing, providing you choose well all that which is of light. And in regard to your loved ones, I suggest you pray with great diligence for their protection and their well-being. For prayer, too, is a powerful choice, an expression of your being. It is through your election to engage God in your life and to allow Him to bless and heal your loved ones and this world, that you are eliciting a great law. And with true prayer, true effort, God will find solutions for your loved ones. Of course, it is for them to accept, to engage and embrace that which is given. No individual soul upon this world is given something without their acceptance of it. That acceptance may come from the soul, not the conscious mind, but still, it is evoking the law, allowing the blessing to come. And indeed, for all your loved ones, I would encourage you to ask God to implant the desire for His love. That in that, the soul is given ignited into a certain awareness, a certain possibility, a drop of hope, a drop of truth is given to that soul. From there, it is their choice how they may proceed. And indeed, it may take many years for some action to be taken in response to this gift. But as you pray for your loved ones and for all upon this earth, you are igniting a powerful law. A law that cannot circumvent free will, but still a law that opens up greater choice and the possibility of deeper understanding. You see, God works in these subtle ways. God will give many opportunities to his children. God always works towards light and harmony. And so, you may assist God in this by your prayers, by your own personal actions, taking responsibility for your light and your condition. In this way, you might be used as a channel of love for others, demonstrating the light, giving to others the upliftment and possibly inspiration that they may need to step forward into greater light. There is much you can do. But indeed, I urge you not to engage in the human condition, for this weakens you and it carries you away from the wondrous possibilities that God lays before you in prayer. Have faith in God and the power of God's touch in his wondrous blessings upon us all. And you will find results, possibilities opening, hope given, light shed upon that individual. The world is in need of your prayers. The world is in need of many things. And indeed, what you can do and may be inspired to do is to act as God's instruments in the world. This may be a simple thing, or it may bring a complex reaction, some choice that will build upon another and another towards greater light. It is not likely you will know the end result. But indeed, if your actions and intentions and desires are for the highest, then you can be assured that the highest outcome will be attained in time. Walk with faith, beloved souls. Walk with the highest intention. Be within the highest blessing that is his love. And all things shall respond, for this too is a law. As you are that light, as you attract to yourselves the great blessings of God, so all that which is around you must respond accordingly. And indeed, they may benefit from your efforts. My beloved and beautiful friends, you are learning how to be a channel of love. You are observing the world from different eyes. You are seeing yourselves in different ways, understanding the potentials that you carry, knowing the great potentials of God and His soul, and all that can come from this. Every day presents a blessing, some form of learning and awakening. And so, each of you are being carried, for you have the hand of God upon you, and the angels of heaven with you. And thus, the potential for choices of good and light and harmony are far greater than many others. May God bless you, my beloved friends. I am your teacher, Augustine. My love is with you. My love is great.